and welcome to the At Home News Network. I'm your host, Eliana Vega. First, the weather report with Evan Vega.
Thank you, Eliana. So, as you can see, it's a little cloudy right now, and we're probably going to see some rain later, so make sure to keep an umbrella with you.
Our first story is about a local family and their issues regarding their neighbors, and a basketball hoop. Hello, I'm here with a local civilian, Evan Vega, and I'm going to be interviewing him about a conflict that he's been having with his neighbor. So I've heard from some locals that you've been having some conflict with a neighbor. Is that true?
It is true.
Can you tell me exactly what happened? Describe the perpetrator in immense detail.
So the perpetrator is about, I'd say maybe 5'4"-ish, 5'3", short blonde hair, and old.
Can you describe the situation to me?
Yes, of course. So basically, me and my dad were gonna move our hoop to the driveway because where it was in the backyard, there was too much grass, so we couldn't really dribble the old ball, you know?
Yeah.
So
swing the rock?
Exactly. So when we moved it to the driveway, I'm out there just shooting some hoops, like
Swinging the rock?
Exactly. And she comes out and she tells us like we can't swing the rock anymore. So we're like, what's up with that? You know? So then we call up the town and they tell us we can swing the rock. So now there's like a little back and forth thing, you know?
This is a truly heartbreaking situation, and we're just hoping everything gets sorted out. Locals have told me that the father is in cahoots with the town, so we'll see how that plays out. I'm here with the father, one of the victims of the perpetrator's antics. Can you tell me a little bit about the situation?
Yes, it was an unfortunate circumstance yesterday. As quarantine has my son locked up in the house, I figured let's move our basketball court to a more, better place so that he could shoot. Our backyard is full of grass. I haven't been able to have the lawn guy over to cut the grass. So we decided to put it in our driveway, and my neighbor came out and berated me yesterday, basically telling me I can't shoot hoops with my kid. So I took it upon myself, went to the authorities at town hall today, and I did actually get clearance to use my basketball hoop. So we'll see how this plays out. Thank you.
Very interesting stuff. Now, on to the movie report. Hello, it's me, Eliana, and I'm here to question local film nerd about a new director that she's been getting into. So if you could just tell me who the director is and the movies that you've seen by him so far.
Yes, thank you. I would prefer film enthusiast, but yes, I have been getting into this new director. His name is Yorgos Lanthimos, a Greek filmmaker. And I recently just discovered 3 of his films that are incredible. One being The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Number 2, The Lobster, which is incredible. And I just finished watching The Favorite, which was actually nominated for a few Academy Awards, Olivia Colman.
What would you say draws you to his style of filmmaking?
I would definitely have to say the dark humor and the very surreal way that he tells a story. His narrative style is very different from what we see nowadays, and he takes a certain reality and distorts it. And so I really enjoy the way he makes this satire of society.
What kind of messages do you think he's trying to convey through some of his movies?
Good question. I think post-film discussion is very important nowadays. You should be able to watch a film and kind of not just take it for granted, but try to understand what the meaning is behind it. So I really think he tries to kind of not make fun of a reality, but kind of take a societal norm and question it and say, why is this a norm? And should we be following the way that it's been followed for years? And why don't we question some of the things that we do instead of just taking them for granted and doing them because that's what everybody's been doing.
Yeah, really interesting stuff. I might take a seat and watch one of his movies. Who knows what'll happen. Anyways, back to the report on something. Thank you for joining us here at Home News Network. I'll see you next time.